Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. It's day 5 of our sprint to build our mobile tire service van before the 15th of September 2025. Now, while we did spend most of today celebrating Connor's 19th birthday, I didn't get around to working much, but I did make a couple of decisions about business structure, but I'll show you that when we get there tomorrow. What we're going to do now is we are going to test some of the new things that arrived. So the first things we're going to test are these. This is like knee pads. First time in my entire life I wear knee pads. Usually my knees were the pads, so they were good enough. But any which way, we're trying knee pads because apparently it's the thing you do nowadays. The second thing is our electronic jack. This is so cool. You know, I'm still from the day where you had to like swing the lever all the time. Now, check it, this little biscuit. Let me just get it open here, sorry. So this is a battery operated jack. It's got a 5-ton capacity. It's got a remote. And you can lift your car with it. So let's check it out. Let's see how it works. With my beautiful new knee pads. Oh, I must say this is actually a lot more comfortable than anticipated. All right, so what do we got here? We got our lifting area, so we are just going to, let me bring you guys closer. Actually, let me just do this. All right, so here we are. We've got our little jack positioned under the car. Let me just check. So it's got this little screw in and screw out thing right over there. So you can actually set your height so that the actual jacking is not that far. So I've put it up to the max. Let's get it positioned under where we want to jack the car up. I actually need to wait for, and get my little jack pads, the little rubber pads that protects the underside of the car. But this is fine for now. So let's check out the electric jack. Check, it even comes with a little remote control. And off it goes. Oh wow, look at it go. It's actually lifting the car. Nuts, man. It's going up. And it's not that loud either. And there we go, we got the wheel off the ground. Hey, so much easier than the old days with those scissor jacks that you had to turn like this. Crazy. So this little unit you can buy on Alibaba or Timo, those places, I guess, for about 100 Canadian dollars, and it arrives here in 6 weeks or whatever, and it costs $50. This one is from Timo. I think it was $200 and something. But the cool thing is, it comes in a little case. So it's got a triangle. If you're stuck on the side of the road, you can just pull out the triangle. It's not that heavy. And it comes with an impact wrench. Check it out. So in other words, we can loosen our nuts really easily. So let's try it. Man, how easy is this? Wow. Check at this. I mean, it's not necessarily quiet, but it is very, very easy, no? This is absolutely nuts. And we've got our little special nut that now does not fit into this one. Man. All right, let's use the slightly bigger one and see if it goes. Alright, this didn't work out very well. Doesn't help if you got the wrong thing in. So let's try and get it out again. I actually got the nut stuck in the wrench. Alright, so this specific impact wrench doesn't have the right size socket for my lock nut for my car. So let me go and see if I have another one that will work. Alright, we're back. We've got another socket that actually fits this special tool. So let's get it in there. And alright. And there we go, wheel done. How easy is that? So while I've got it down, I actually want to check my brake pads because there is some weird noise coming from my rear brakes. So let's do that while we're here. Oh, it looks like my inside pad is worn. This is not ideal. So that means I'm going to need to get a new inside brake pad. Alright, but that's for another video, folks. I just wanted to show you how our electric jack works, and it's a little impact wrench. I must say I'm actually quite surprised at about how well it works, and this is going to be awesome. Right, let's put the wheel back. We are obviously going to have to gonna get quite practiced in doing this, I'm sure. If we have to do 10 cars a day, that's 40 wheels a day. That's going to be real interesting. But hey, a little bit of work has never killed anybody, I don't think. A little bit of physical work. That's what my dad always used to say. I'm not sure where he got his stats from. Okay, so let's get them all back on. All right. And our funky one. Here we go. Okay, so there you go. And now we are going to let it down. Surprisingly easy, I gotta say. I'm really impressed with this little electric jack. And it's not that loud either. And there we go. All done. And it's not heavy. So yeah, I think it'll work. Look, obviously on the truck, on the van, I'm going to have normal jacks, because if you work late at night, you're going to have other jacks as well, so that you can be even quieter. Whoa! My torque wrench is arriving soon, so then I will also be able to torque these nuts to the exact specifications. So there's a bunch of things that you got to learn when you're doing this, you know. The nuts need to be torqued to the exact specs. There's a few things, but hey, I've always changed my own wheels on my own cars, and I never used the torque wrench, so never had a wheel fall off either. So I suppose we're good, but when we start doing it professionally, we're going to do it right, obviously. All right, folks, you all have a good one. Cheers.